Today we're going to talk about why it's important for us to actually set a table. But I want you to remember that the table experience is three things. The table is a place of purpose. It is a place to acknowledge God's provision in your life. And it's a place of participation. So we want to continue to talk about those three categories. And let's think about from the purpose now to the provision. When we come to the table, we are acknowledging the provision of God. And Proverbs 9:2 says that we're to prepare for this experience. Preparation always is significant to value or importance. Anytime there is something important to be celebrated in your life, you will always prepare in advance. If you're going to a wedding, you're going to prepare. What am I going to wear? Is my suit pressed? How will the children be dressed? There's preparation. So approach your table in the same way. Proverbs 9:2 says you prepare what you're going to eat and what you're going to drink, and wisdom always sets the table. The purpose for this set table is so we sit eye to eye, face to face, and it's a time of encouragement. I want to ask you a few questions. Out of 21 regular meals each week, how many meals does your family actually eat together on average? And then the next question would be, what barriers are preventing you from increasing those numbers of times? Take that inventory. And then what could you do to remove some of those barriers and increase the number of meals that you eat at your table? Some of the top universities in America have done studies over the last decade regarding children's performances, those who live in families who eat at the table and those who do not. Across the board, it shows better academic achievement from children who are in families who eat together more frequently. The researchers say an average of 5 times a week. And here are some of their findings. This would be from the, this is in both of my books, The Table Experience and The Home Experience, but I'm just reading to you so you hear exactly what their quotes are. The American Psychological Association published a study that illustrated the crucial role of the family meal in the lives of teenagers. The study found that adjusted teens, those with better relationships with their peers, and more academic motivation, and few, if any, problems with drugs, premarital sex, and depression. They ate dinner with their families an average of 5 days a week. I want to ask you a practical question. If you really believed that if you ate meals with your family that your children wouldn't be on drugs or would be less likely to be on drugs, would you then take this seriously and rearrange your calendar, make preparation to have food available at home and for all of you to be home at the same time so you could have this amazing magic bullet or supernatural redemptive process happening in your relationships? Would you really do it? Why wouldn't you believe studies? Why wouldn't you believe the Word of God and not do this? Setting your table is very important. I'm going to encourage you to assess your household things. Just, do you have dishes? I'm sure you do, but do you need a new set? Get some fun things for your table. If your children are young, you can set your table playfully. Your centerpiece could be a little boy's truck. You could put flowers in it or let him gather some stones or some rocks. Let the kids pick some weeds from outside and create a little centerpiece. Light a candle. Make your table a place of participation, a place of fun for the family to look forward to coming to. Unpack Grandma's china, for goodness sakes. What good is it doing packed away in a box? Bring those memories home. crossing the generations. Talk about the pattern. Talk about the dishes that Grandma had. If they get chipped, it's a good thing. It means that you've used them, and more importantly, you have the memories of the experience when you set the table. Your family, your friends, the people who are close to you in your life are deserving of your best. Don't use your best for people you hardly know, guests who may come once a year, or a holiday meal. Every week, celebrate your family. And you know what else? In each of our lives, we have failures and we have achievements. Celebrate the achievements and encourage one another in the times of failure. You can do this by having a special plate, a special goblet that you set at someone's plate, each meal celebrating something about them. You begin doing this, you will think less about your discouragements and your disappointments, and you will be focusing on what you can do for one another in a positive way. Set your table. Proverbs 9:2. She prepares what they're going to eat. That's wisdom. So whether you're a single dad, a mom, your kids are home, prepare what you're going to eat. Prepare the table and prepare to have something supernatural happen among you on that day.